Hello there, welcome back to another video, and in today's video this is one exclusively for the women out there because it's winter season time, and if you're looking to get a good winter fragrance, especially in the line of gourmand as such, then this video is definitely going to help you out. And for the men who are looking to gift your spouse, your fiancés in the coming season, Diwali and after that in general as such, and if you're looking for a very good quality scent from the house of Titan, so we are going to talk about one from them today, from the especially from the new series that they have called the Noura series. Okay, now this is the Titan Skinn Noura, and this one is called the Nectar, and we are going to talk about this, and as usual I'll give you my honest opinion as to what I think about the scent profile, the performance, and is it value for money, should you consider getting it from the house of Titan Skinn, right? So if you stick around for the very end, you will get to know what I think about the fragrance, and you're watching the Perfume Experience. My name is Rodney. Let's get going right after this intro. Welcome back, and share some love on the channel. Do subscribe, share this video with a fellow fraghead who likes fragrances, and if that is the type of content, then definitely hit the subscribe button too. Alright, so today we are going to talk about this fragrance from the house of Titan. This is part of the Titan Skinn series, and this one is called the Noura Nectar. Okay, now in the Noura series there are, I think, basically three fragrances. There is the Floret, there is the Iris, and then there is the Nectar. The Nectar basically is a fragrance that's more in line towards a gourmand fragrance per se, and that's the reason why I kind of got this. Now I'll talk to you about the notes, and you know that if you've been following this channel, I am a sucker for Tonka Beans and vanilla. So those two notes, when especially in a fragrance, kind of make it very, very appealing for me. So that's the reason why we're looking at the Nectar today from the house of Skinn. Okay, right. So first of all, the packaging is very, very nice. It's very basic. You will get this lovely brown colored box that has basic information about the fragrance, and on the side it has all of the pricing information, batch code, and all of that. And at the back here it does have the Nectar part of the information as well to tell you what it kind of looks like. So that's the big packaging per se, and the bottle itself is actually very good. I've had this fragrance for more than a month now. In fact, I carried it to Egypt as well to try, test it, to wear it, and this is how the bottle looks. Very beautiful bottle in my opinion, a very elegant brown kind of bottle, and at the back it has the batch code information. In the front it talks about Titan and Nectar and Skinn. All right, good fragrance. And let's talk about the sprayer. Okay, so it kind of does out very, very well, very nice. And the scent profile is actually pretty nice, pretty interesting. And like I said, whenever there's a Tonka Beans or a vanilla, it definitely grabs a lot of attention for me at least. Right, let's talk about the scent profile of this beauty, and the fragrance actually opens with a lot of lovely fruity elements, so to say. So this actually has a little bit of a cherry, it has a little bit of a jasmine as well, but then there is a lovely vibe of Tonka Beans, there is a little bit of a hazelnut, there is sandalwood, there's a little bit of patchouli as well, and that's what makes this a very, very beautiful fragrance. With a good amount of vanilla, you get a lot of Tonka Beans vibe, right? So when you kind of smell it, you actually get a little bit of a tarty fruit type of an opening. That's the first thing that you notice. The jasmine for me is not so prominent per se, but definitely the fruity element, especially the cherry kind of a vibe, is very, very noticeable. Now this is followed very closely because of the Tonka Beans. It kind of gives you a very chocolatey type of a vibe as well. Has a little bit of that gourmand type of a vibe that I was talking to you about, and because of the hazelnut that is there, there's a very creamy, nutty kind of a vibe, which is kind of blended very well with patchouli to give you that kind of a dry, earthy kind of a element. And in the dry down, because there is sandalwood, there is vanilla and all of the woody elements, it gives that lovely creamy kind of a texture. It smells very nice because of the Tonka Beans coming together, makes it very, very beautiful. Overall, I would say that this is the kind of scent profile that you will love to wear for date nights. You can wear it for parties. In fact, you can wear it for office as well because it is pretty safe in that way. It has this very beautiful vibe of a creamy, gourmand, woody kind of a fragrance. fragrance with a good amount of nutty and chocolatey Tonka Beans kind of a vibe. Now, for me, the apple, the cherry, the top vibe, especially the top notes, the jasmine, for all of them, they are not coming out as the most noticeable notes there, because they kind of give you that vibe of the heart notes and the base notes, which are basically the Tonka Beans and the hazelnut. Those elements are up top. Now, the way those top notes, the apple, cherry, and they kind of give you only the tart element. So when you look at the fragrance notes and think if this talks about apple or this talks about cherry, you don't actually get that fruit type of a vibe that you typically get in a summer fragrance or in a fresh kind of a fragrance. So this is more definitely leaning towards a lot winter season, so colder times, or if you're indoors, that's when you will actually enjoy this fragrance. Typically as a lovely gourmand, vanilla, chocolatey, dark kind of scent, that is something that you will actually enjoy this one with. All right. Now, from a performance point of view, in terms of its projection, this is a kind of a moderate kind of a projection, I would say. So it's soft to medium kind of a projection, not the most loudest scent out there. In terms of lasting, this definitely lasts for about 5 hours roughly on my skin and my apparel. That has been the case, especially in the indoor condition. Now, because it's more of a gourmand type of a scent, I wouldn't recommend it for outdoor in a day wear kind of a environment. Colder environment, if you're driving in a car, you're in a cubicle, you're in an office space, you're in a small gathering. If you want a bubble, you want a fragrance that leaves a good bubble, good sillage, then definitely this one is right up there because of those beautiful vibe of those nutty elements and the chocolatey and the sandalwood kind of a vibe that comes across. This is really, really nice there. Okay. Now, even when you think about chocolates, don't think about something which is like a very milky chocolate per se. This is a little bit more on the darker chocolate, a little bit more, richer on the coca side, that way. So you will kind of get a little bit more heavier, denser kind of a scent profile as well. Now, in terms of its projection, it does project for about 30-40 minutes time. You will notice the scent very loudly, and you will kind of notice that element of that dense, chocolatey, creamy vibe. And after which it starts to settle down and it kind of goes into the dry down, where you get that creamy element that goes on for like approximately about 4 to 5 hours time. Now, in terms of modifications, if this scent had a little bit more loudness, this would have been perfect even for men who love a loud scent. But I know that this was designed specifically for women, so that way, this element of the loudness being modest or moderate, this is perfectly fine. Right. Overall, I think this is a very good scent, especially for women who are looking to get something for winters, and for men who would want to kind of gift something to their spouses and so forth. This is an excellent one because it comes from the House of Titan, and at about the price point, about 3,200 rupees. I think this is a very good value for money because the scent quality is fantastic. In fact, I don't have the film of this particular box. I kind of had to throw it away, but even the film that was used on this particular box was actually top notch. So overall, this scent quality is good, and we've known that we've tested out previous Skinn fragrances as well. So we definitely know that the quality of scent that you get from Skinn is definitely worth it. So that's not a problem at all. So you can definitely consider getting this if you are looking to get a nice gourmand type of a fragrance from the house of Skinn, especially part of the Noura series, and this one is the Nectar. And do let me know if you would like me to review the other two fragrances on this line, the Iris and the Floret as well. And if you think there are other fragrances that we should consider looking at from the House of Titan, then do let me know and I'll be happy to review that as well. Right? So if you do like the video, hit the like button, subscribe and share, and I'll see you on another video. Until another time, take care. Bye-bye.